Hi friends. So we have seen that many students struggle with the graphs based questions. So today we are going to do the graphs based questions of transformation, trigonometry and stopping distance. These questions are the best questions that is being asked in GCSE 2025 and this is the official PSN paper. And if you are looking for one-to-one or group session or any other help, you can drop message on the email ID or the Instagram that is provided in the description of the channel. So let's start. So as we can see, this is the first question of transformation. Here we can see this is shape A and it is rotated 90 degree clockwise about point minus 1 and 1. We know that clockwise direction is this side, right? And the point about which we are rotating is this minus 1 and 1. So for that, we would be requiring tracing paper and about this point, we will rotate 90 degree in the clockwise direction, right? So when we do that, we will get a shape like that. Here we can see the length are of 3 boxes. So this is just a way to check that we are not doing any mistake. So we can check the 3 boxes are there, right? So this is the shape B, right? Now after that it's saying shape B is reflected in the line y is equal to minus 1 to give shape C, right? So first of all we need to draw the line y is equal to minus 1. So I'm just drawing it roughly. Okay, you can draw it with the help of the ruler. So here we can see we have drawn this line y is equal to minus 1. We need to reflect along this line. So our shape is 2 boxes below that line, right? So it's just a way to check that. So we just need to do 2 boxes above it, right? We will draw the shape. It will start from here, okay? And 3 boxes it will go around like that. So this is the shape C. So now we need to describe the single transformation maps from A to C. Okay, so clearly we can see this is reflection along line y is equal to the x. So let's just write down reflection y is equal to. I hope you understand. So this is the next graph based questions of stopping distance. So scatter graph shows the stopping distance for some car traveling at different speeds. So stopping distance is given on y-axis, we can see, and the speed that is in mile per hour is given in the x-axis. Here first thing we observe that data sets that are given to us starts from 20, right, and it goes up to, let's see, so we can see that the last data set is here, which is around 69, right? So data range that is given to us is from 20 to 70. Now let us see what is asked in the question. So now this is the question. Sonar says it would not be sensible to use the scatter graph to estimate the stopping distance of a car traveling at a speed of 10 miles per hour because the estimate would not be reliable, right? So is Sonar is correct? So first of all, yes, Sonar is correct because we have seen that data range is given from 20 to 70, right? Now, to find the stopping distance at 10 mile per hour, we need to do the extrapolation, right? That will not be reliable. So yes, we'll write. Is Sunil is correct? Yes. The data range is 20 to 70 mile per hour. 10 mile per hour is outside the range. So extrapolation is required for it, which would, okay. So yeah, this is actually one more question. So yeah. So this is the next question. Here we can see this is the question of the transformation. We need to describe the single transformation maps from shape A to shape B, right? So shape A to shape B, we need to tell which transformation it is. So first of all, let's see. We can see the size is same. So it's not an enlargement case, right? Now let's just see. It doesn't seem reflection as well, right? So it's not reflection as well, but yeah, we can see that it is rotated anti-clockwise direction, right? This figure is rotated anti-clockwise direction, so this is a case of rotation. Now anti-clockwise rotation, we can see it's not completely upside down, so it's not 180-degree rotation. So just one way to how to check that, we can just see, if you just roughly see, like this line and this line are same. If you roughly see these two lines, like this line and one is this line, you can see the roughly that lines are more or less at 90 degree, right? So these two lines you can see are more or less perpendicular. So we can see that the graph is rotated 90 degree to the anti-clockwise direction. Now to find the point of the rotation, we just need the tracing paper. So we just put it over here, and by the hit and trial we'll check, and we'll find that this is rotated 90 degree anti-clockwise around this point, that is minus 1 and 0. So it is rotation of 90 degree anti-clockwise about the point -1 0, right? So this is the last question of the session. This is the trigonometry based graph. Sketch a graph y is equal to cos x degree. So this is a graph given to us of cos x. The point P shown on the graph has a coordinate y coordinate minus 0.5. So we will write down x coordinate is the graph y is equal to cos x degree is transformed to cos x minus 60 plus 2. The transformation maps from point P to point Q. Okay, work out the coordinates of point Q. So first of all, we need to figure out that what is the value of that x, right? So we know that the graph of the cos is like cos 0 is 1, right? And this is cos 90 degree. Here cos 180 degree. Okay, so this value of x is somewhere between 90 to 180 degree. We know that cos 60 is equal to the 1 by 2. So we know that cos 60 is 1 by 2, right? But we have minus 1 by 2. Okay, so we know that cos is negative in the second and fourth quadrant, right? Here we can see graph is this value of x is between 90 to 180, so it cannot be in the fourth quadrant, so it's in the second quadrant, right? And we know that cos 180 minus 60 is equal to the minus cos 60, right? Because second quadrant cos is negative. So here, so cos 180 minus 60 is cos 120 degree is equal to the negative of cos 60. Now what is the value of cos 60? 1 by 2. So negative of 1 by 2. So this is the value of cos 120 degree. So here we get to know that the value of x is 120 degree. So half of the question is done. So we will write down the coordinates of P is 120 degree minus. Okay. So we need to do the transformation. Y is equal to the cos x minus 60 plus 2. Now we know that whenever we have x minus a, the graph is shifted right sides by a, right? So now here it is x minus 60 degree. So the graph will be shifted to the right side by 60 degree. So it will become 120 will become 180 degree, right? And this plus 2, the graph will shift it 2 units up. So minus 1 by 2 plus 2. So that is that will be 1.5, right? So this is the answer. I hope you understand. So if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and please mention in the comment that how many questions you are able to do. So we'll meet you in the next video with a new topic. Have a good day.